Hi friends, this is Akshay. Welcomes you all on Career Edge. Today we are going to talk about some resumes and also how we make a resume for our internship. As you know, there are many openings of internships by many tech companies, marketing companies, just like Google, Goldman Sachs, and also some Indian companies, just like Byju's. Byju's recently invites application for marketing internship. So how we can make our resume stand off? As you know, resume is your showcase for all you did. So if your resume is better than other, then there is more chances of selecting of yours so that you get an internship in a good company. So firstly, I want to tell you this video is in two parts. Firstly, I'm going to share some important resume tips, and after that I show my own resume which I made for the Google internship and Goldman Sachs internship. In the considering of these two, and also I show you the format, and also I provide you that format so that you can easily make your resume, because there are not more day left for Google internship, Google summer internship. Deadline is 10th of August, so you need to apply before that. So let's start this video with the tips for making your resume stand off. So let's switch to the screen for the resume tips. Let's start with basics of resume. Use simple and consistent design, font sizing and spacing. Use font color as a black, and your resume be in a PDF format. Let's see about the content of your resume. Include your contact information and email at the top. Don't need to include references. Including objective is optional. If you want, then you can include. Keep in mind your objective is relevant to the job profession you want. What's the length of resume? Keep it 1.5 page if you are a fresher, and if you are experienced then it may be more than 2 pages. Use bullet points, consistent formatting and structure rather than a long paragraphs. Include what's relevant for the specific role. Check for typos. You can see the format of a student or a recent graduate resume on your screen, having education, experience, leadership and awards, and optional final section. You can include your GIT Hub profile on the top, and the below of that you can mention programming languages. Now for experienced industry professional, experience column is long, leadership and awards, and at the last there is a column of education. They can also include their GIT Hub profile, programming languages and LinkedIn profile on their resume. Now take a quick look on the specific sections of resume. Firstly, for education. In education, you have to include all post-secondary institution you have attended and all degrees and majors. Be sure your most recent education listed first. Include your actual graduation date in the month and a year format, but student and recent graduates include their anticipated graduation date in the month year format, and also include your CGPA. And after that, experience. Experience is not much more important for the students, it is for working professional. Include your most recent experience first, and after that your employer, position, dates of employed and internships. Use bullet point description. It should be concise and clear. Use action words like created, designed, debugged, negotiated, developed, managed, etc. You can also include list of matrices and example. Use data and comparisons or averages to provide context. For technical and engineering candidates, include your programming language you used in a bold for each project you include. This much tips about your resumes. Now let's see the formats. This is the basic format of resume. Your first name listed first, and after that last name, address, phone, email, skill summary, your education details, degree, date of graduation, GPA and other things are listed in the education column. And after that, experience. Experience is mainly for those who are in job profession. After that, you need to include your awards and acknowledgements. In this section, you can include those achievements which highlights your skills, and at the last you can include the technical skills column. This is the basic format of a resume. Now we are going to see the next format which may interact you more. This is the next format. You can see here it is just like you make your resume more interactive and soundful. You can see here firstly objective, after that experience column. You can include objective, it is optional, and after that education. I initially told about education column, and after that awards and acknowledgements. After these formats, now I'm going to show you my resume which I made for Google internship and Goldman Sachs internship. Firstly, my name at the top, after that my address, contact number, email ID, and after that there is an objective. What is in objective? To search for a position that will allow me to improve my current programming and communication and teamwork skills. You can see this objective is relevant to the internship like software engineering internship from Google and the analyst internship from Goldman Sachs. And after that you need to list your all the educational details. As I am a fresher, I only completed my first year, so in the regard of that, I consider this type of relevant coursework. You can see firstly computer programming for everyone, after that basics of Java, object oriented programming, it is a type of a project programming for everybody, it is a Python programming, and after that career age, lockdown the knockdown, AI foundations for everyone, a specialization by IBM via Coursera, elements of AI, digital skills, artificial intelligence by Accenture, machine learning with Python by IBM, Google Web Designer Basics by Google, IBM Data Science, Professional Certificate by IBM, Cloud Computing Basics. So these all are relevant to the internship which I want, and also in the systematic form. Firstly programming, after that artificial intelligence, and at the last data science certificates. And after that awards and acknowledgements, I included some IBM badges which I get from Coursera, and after that a national quiz certificates, and also some certificates which are not relevant with this job but it is like a showcase. These all certificate which I am shown in this video you can get by going through my channel. You can get all this certificate in a day and also need not to pay any money for that. And also you can include the digital marketing certificate because it is provided by Google Digital Unlocked and it is one of the most trending digital marketing course. And after that extracurricular activities, I divided this into two segments, first of college and second of school. In the college, I am a member of Zago, a society of my college which teaches poor students, and after that badminton player, member of NSS society, YouTube creator. You include anything which shows your skill out of bound of your course limitations. And here also from school was school captain which shows my leadership skills, regional level handball player, it shows your interest in different activities, and at the last I represented my school 3 times at National Children's Science Congress. It is also relevant because I am a BTech student. And here you can see technical skill at the last because I am a fresher, so I am not much technical skills, so I put it at the last. You can see programming languages from which I used to, and after that software comfortable with MS Office, operating systems. You can include MATLAB, also Windows 7, 8, 9, 10, Linux, Ubuntu which you use. I'm going to provide the format of this resume in the description below. Hope you like. If you like it, please share with your friends. That's much in this video. Thanks for watching.